Happy Saturday, everybody. I'm getting a sip before I start. Okay, I know that it's like lunchtime and we're gonna do a late lunch, so I thought I'd hop on quick. I think we're gonna go out to eat, and but I wanted to try out this new eye look with everyone. It was one of those, you know, like this or that kind of eyeshadow combinations, and I really liked it. So I saved it to my phone, and so today we're gonna try it out. And then I have some new brushes that I'm gonna be using that I want to show off because right now they are on sale. They are actually from our Demi line of makeup, but I think our Demi line brushes will be great for eyeshadow looks. So just to start out, I'm actually going to start with my eyes. I know some ladies have been interested in some eyeshadow looks, and so I thought, you know what, that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm actually going to start with my eyeshadow, and I'm just going to prep my lid with some of the setting powder. And this is the powder brush, and I like this side. It's like a nice angle for putting on my eyelids. It just fits nice. So since I'm starting out with my eyelids, I usually put down a base of my like highlight shade, but since I'm not starting with that, I'm just gonna prep my lids with the setting powder. Now the setting powder is really nice. It's translucent, you can't see it, but it's gonna just give it a nice base. It's gonna help grip the eyeshadow on there. If you have more of an oh my goodness, an oily eyelid, then you might want to always do setting powder because it's going to just help keep it more dry and not so oily, so you won't have creasing issues. So I do like to start out with the setting powder sometimes. Okay, so today, everything I'm going to work out of this beautiful Poolside. This is a palette 12, and my entire face is in here. Everything that I need, and then I'm gonna use these 3 brushes, and that's it. So super easy. I love just working out of the one palette, and let's get started. If you are here, say hi. If you are watching this in replay, make sure you're commenting below so that I know that you caught this. And we're gonna start out with eyeshadows. So the colors I'm doing today are Snowbird, Trust, Pomegranate, and Angel's Landing. Aren't they beautiful? Okay, so I am going to start with, okay, I have to remember the name. So these ones are in an onyx black color. These are a special edition only for artists. So if you do like these brushes and you order them, they won't be black. They will look like this. It will still be that like kind of silver champagne-y color with the white bristles. These were only for artists for completing challenges, but they're the same thing. I just have the special ones. So I'm going to go in. This is called the Blur brush. It has a nice, really loose bristle on this side, and then this side is a lot more dense. This shape reminds me of the smudge brush, but it's not as dense. It's a little looser, which I think will be really nice. So I'm going to go in with that fluffier end of the Blur brush into Pomegranate. Now these matte shades are very highly pigmented, especially these red ones and pinks and stuff. So you don't have to put too much on it. And I'm going to keep my eye open just a little bit, and I'm going to find where my natural crease is, right where you can feel that bone. I'm going to go there, and I'm just going to do a windshield wiper motion. Once you find it, you can close your eyes, because sometimes it's easier, but you want to find where that is, where that natural crease is with your eye open. Now, if you have more hooded eyes or a lot of texture in your eyes, or they're kind of droopy, you're going to want to put your color, if they're more textured, you're going to want to avoid more shimmery colors. So this would actually be a great one for you. And you're just going to want to layer it on very slowly when it's a high pigment like this. But if you bring it just above, can you see when my eyes open, you can see a little bit of that red peeping through? That's what you want. just a little bit above. Now, do not go up here all the way to your brow, okay? Because we want to have that space. So I'm just going to go a little bit heavier right there. Okay, so then we're going to go same thing on this eye. I'm finding that crease and I'm going to bring it just above. And then I do close my eyes sometimes just to help get it on there. I'm going to go in with a little bit. If you notice, I always kind of tap in case there's a little bit of excess powder on there. I don't want it to all fall over on my cheek. So this is going to be kind of like my peekaboo color. So you're going to see just a little bit of like just above that crease in the end. Okay, so there we go. They're pretty even. Okay, and then I did pop in my brush cleaning tile in here so that I can switch between colors and I don't have to worry about it mixing together. Then I'm going to switch it to the other side of the blur brush. And like I said, this is a little bit more denser than the one I was just using, and it's smaller, more like a dome. And then I'm going to go in to Snowbird and pick it up. Now, because it's a shimmer, it might not always stick to your brush that well. Snowbird's a little thicker of a shimmer, so I feel like it does stick to my brush pretty well. But I kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I like kind of twisting my brush to make sure I get that shimmer to stick in there. And again, I'm gonna tap it. Now I'm going to focus this color just on the outer half of my lid. And I'm just gonna bring it up to that crease. Like so. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Okay. There we go. Let's get some more. The nice thing about doing your eyeshadow first is that I should say I'm going about 2/3 of the way, is that if you do have that fallout, you don't have to worry about it as much because you haven't put your face on yet. So, okay, there we go. Isn't Snowbird pretty? It's like a nice bronzy, shimmery brown. Okay, let's do it to the other side. Again, I'm just kind of like twisting it almost to really pick up that shimmer. If you feel like it's not sticking to your brush, you can always use your finger. And if you want a little more shimmer action on your lids, definitely use your finger or apply a little, like get your brush moist. So you can do the setting spray or just even water works too. If you have any questions, make sure you let me know. I can come back to them later. Okay. Aren't these colors just coming together so nicely? Okay, so now let's switch to, actually no, not yet. I want to go into Trust. This is this very dark brown. And I'm going to just go here. I'm just patting it right here in this outer corner. I want to deepen that. We're going to do that to the other side. And I'm just, as you can see, I'm not like smudging it. I'm like pressing it into that outer corner. Just deepening that outer corner just adds a little something. I'm going to flip it to the other side and just blend a little bit into my crease. So pretty. Okay, now I am going to switch to that spot brush, which is the other Demi brush that I'm going to feature today. As you can see, this one is so tiny. It's like a little paint brush. This is what I'm going to use to apply more of my eyeliner today. This side is it's kind of like this one. Do you see how like this one that I just used, it's nice and fluffy, but it's like rounded here, right? Now this is nice and fluffy, but it has almost like a point to it. And I think this will be nice to really be able to just be more detailed with looks. So I am gonna go with that big fluffy end. Because it's angled, I'm gonna get a little more of that trust and work it in right there into my crease. The nice thing with these Demi brushes for eyeshadow looks, they just have these like really nice detail features that I think will be so good for eyeshadow looks. So if you are ready to like amp up your eyeshadow game and try some new things, grab one of these brushes. I think they're 20 or 25% off. I can't remember, but again, they're all double-ended, so they're like really good, cheap. Like they get down to such a good price. So grab yourself one of those for sure. Okay, now I'm gonna flip it to the other side and also get more of that trust. And let me see something if I can get this to work. There we go. Okay, so now I am going to like line the bottom of my, not the bottom, the lash line with that trust using that spot brush. Like so. And I'm not doing anything too dark with it. I just want a little bit there. And then we are gonna do the bottom lash line. So let's do the other eye. Hi, Amber. How are you? I was loving your nails in your video. I haven't got fake nails in a really long time because my nails actually grow really nice. Well, not that one, but they grow nice. And I'm always afraid that like it would ruin my nails. So I always just do my own now. But yours are gorgeous. I love them. So a little jealous. Okay, I'm going back in with this small side of the spot brush. And now I'm gonna line my lower lash with that. And I love how it fits perfectly in that spot. Like, isn't that amazing? Like, it's just like the perfect size. And it has enough like flexibility in the brushes to really just paint it like exactly where you want it. I'm starting with my eyes today. I had ladies that were interested in seeing some eye looks. So I'm really taking my time and showing a more detailed look today. And really, eyeliner is completely like personal preference. You decide how far you want to bring it under. I'm just flipping it to the other side now and just gonna like blur it out a little bit like that. Practicing Canva stuff. Oh yes, I love playing in Canva. I think it's so much fun. We are gonna have to do that this summer for sure. And we can like all teach each other tips and tricks with that. Okay, so I'm not done yet. I just need another drink. Okay, so there we go. That's Pomegranate, Snowbird, and Trust using these two brushes. Now I'm gonna see. So Angel's Landing is a very shimmery color, and I don't always get it to stick to my brush that well, but I do want to try it today because I do want it like, I want to like pack it on a little bit more. So now we'll see if it works. Oh, excuse me. If not, I'm going to use my finger because I truly think it goes on so well with my finger. The problem with my finger is I feel like my finger is too big and it doesn't fit in there so well. So I'm trying to show you. I'm like trying to do that twisty action like I showed before and to get it pick up. We'll see what happens. Okay. I'm going to put this in the inner corner, like the inner third of my eye. Okay, I'm not getting the shimmer action that I want. So we're going to go in with the finger and get the shimmer action. There's something about that heat from our fingers that really picks up this shimmer well. Okay, there you go. See, that's what I want. I'm just going to like place it on here. I'm just like pressing it on there, and I'm taking it all the way over to where that Snowbird is. And then we'll just kind of blend it, and we'll see. We'll play with it and get this to work. That's the fun thing about eyeshadow looks, and especially our eyeshadows. They're so blendable and easy to work with. So if you're not getting exactly the look you want, just keep playing with it. Blend it out, or use your finger, use a different brush, like get exactly what you want. Oops, I got that a little high. Ooh. Okay, let's take a look. Now, let's take that, oh gosh, the blur brush, and I am gonna like blend it a little bit. Okay, I think this is getting closer to what I want. Like that. Okay. There we go. So I think that's about, I think we're done with that. So then let's do the rest of my face. Thanks, Amber. Okay, I am gonna zoom back. No, not that way. Okay, so there's the eye look, and if I have time, I'm gonna see what time it is once I'm done with the rest of my face. I may do my lashes, because I think it's kind of fun to have big flashy lashes. I have these, and I don't know if I've ever done a live with lashes. Probably because I'm awkward doing it, but you know, like, why not? I think it's kind of fun, and maybe you've never seen anyone do their lashes before, and so it might be fun to watch. So we'll see. Okay, I'm using the blend brush today. This one is what I go to if I want a very light coverage. I'm not worrying too much about like covering every little single thing. It's just going to be a nice light dusting all over so that it evens out my skin, just to give me that little bit more confidence so I don't have to worry about feeling splotchy or anything like that. So let's go. Okay, push my hair back. I am going to start by going in and just putting a little bit of my June on any of the like really dark redness that I am not liking. So I'm going to go in with that small end of the blend brush just because I can really focus it on just those specific areas. And I'm just going super, super light on any of that redness. Like that. Do you see how it already just kind of like even that out? And look at this tin, like I'm running short, but I love that I can use every little bit of product and not be wasting it. So when your tints start to do this, you can just put it on like the stove top if you have just an electric flat top, or a wax warmer, or I've done it on a frying pan, and just heat up very low. Even on your hair straightener you can do it, and the cream really quickly just melts down. I take a toothpick and swirl it together, and that will also pick out any like debris that might be in there that sometimes you might not even notice is in there, so it just kind of cleans it out too, which is nice. But I just kind of mix it all around and bring that product that's all around the edges of the tin to the middle so that I can finish using out that, the rest of the product. I just absolutely love that it's not wasted product. I always hate, it doesn't even matter what it is, food or like hair care products or whatever, makeup. When you have like a tube, like I was just using a shampoo and conditioner, like a conditioning mask today. And it's in like a, you know, squeeze tube. And I felt like I didn't have it all, but I couldn't open it. I couldn't do anything. I'm just like squeezing the crap out of it. And I just hate knowing that I probably like wasted some product because I just had to throw it away because I couldn't get any more out. So I love with these tins, I don't have to worry about that. I use every single drop, which is awesome. Okay, so I just covered all that redness very lightly. Now I'm going to switch to the big end of the blend brush and get Candlelit, which is my main color. And I'm just kind of tapping it. Remember, we don't scoop when we have cream products. You're going to end up using way too much product. And now I'm going to go around in my entire face and kind of do it like this swirly motion, just to kind of even out everything. Again, the blend brush is really for such a light hand, light coverage. The blend brush is seriously fabulous for younger girls who, those girls, they have such beautiful skin already. They don't need, you know, they might have a couple of areas they need covered up. But this is a great brush to get like those teens started, or even your littles that are just interested in makeup. The blend brush is a really good, a good product for that. So I'm just going in and swirling around. Kind of just target any areas that you really want that coverage. So again, just kind of tap, 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 and swirl. This is like the brush that I use in the summer. Since like you're out and it's hot, I tend to grab the blend brush just to apply a little bit of my highlight, a little bit of contour, bronzer, all of that. And it's such a nice light coverage. Okay, so really I just put it all over my face. So as you can see, it's not like it's completely covered. It still looks super natural, but it just evened out my skin, and that's what I like. That's all I want today. Very light coverage. Now I am still gonna contour because I like that look of contour. So if you just want one flat color all over, that's just fine. I just like to bring up those cheekbones, really emphasize that 3D shape of my face. So I am gonna go in with my contour here. I like that smaller brush. This is Olive, and I'm just going to place it right here, right where I want it. So once I put it where I want it, I'm just kind of, I feel like I'm an artist right now. I'm just brushing it. I don't want any like harsh lines. You can also do that with your bigger end. I'll show you. Do that same thing, just tap it in here and then just like paint it on. I don't do so much of that tapping motion like I normally would do with my other brushes. You could, like I'm doing here, but for the most part, I do a lot more painting it on with this brush. And it's like feathering it, like giving that like airbrush finish look. This is just a nice option brush to keep around for those days that you don't want too much coverage. You want it to look really natural, but you still want coverage, if that makes sense. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that doesn't make sense. So I am just tapping into that contour and like feathering it in everywhere I want that extra little shadow to be emphasized. So around your hairline, I go in at that temple, bring it down just a little bit to really round out my face here. There we go. Okay. Now, I haven't done bronzer much with this brush, but let's do it. We're going to use one brush. So we are going to go in with, this is Bella Bronzer and Glow Illuminator, and I'm just going to tap my brush into both. The Glow Illuminator is kind of fun. You get a little bit of the shimmer, but still some of the nice bronzer coloring too. Sorry, my hair is like flying all over the place. So I'm just tapping into that Glow Illuminator and Bella Bronzer. And I'm gonna swirl it all over those high points where the sun would naturally hit me. Can we see that? I'm really not doing that much. Let's do a little more. I want to feel a little more bronze today. The sun's out. And then I just bring it down. And I keep doing that swirling motion. There we go. Okay, let's go in with a cheek color. Today I picked out one of our newer shades. This hair is bothering me. My hair's crazy. I just sprayed some salt spray. It's like sea salt spray. I don't know, like a water sea salt spray. I don't even know what it's called. And then a little scrunching action, a little hairspray, and like it's a little crazy, but that's okay, right? It's okay. Okay, so I picked out Sangria today. That's this matte, and I'm doing that on my cheeks. And I'm gonna go in very lightly right above that contour, pretty much on top of where you just put the bronzer. And because I'm going so light, it's just a very muted red wine shade. Isn't that pretty? This is just gonna look like my natural skin and just like amped it up a little bit. I just love that. Okay, and then for my lips, I picked Lovespell, which is the shade of the month. So once it's gone, and after February 28th, it won't be available. It is one of our discontinued shades that is absolutely loved by so many people. So snag it if you like it. It's a mauvey, kind of a mauve color, kind of purpley. I think it's just so pretty. It's beautiful on lips or cheeks. Okay, and then for Illuminator, this is Confetti. It's a cream illuminator, and I'm gonna grab that blend brush again and just go in and put it just on the tops of my cheeks here, just to bring in that little glow. Just to catch the light just a little bit. A little on my nose, up the bridge, top of your Cupid's bow. I'm not putting enough on there. And then let's do a little on the pout. That's a pretty color, such a pretty color. I'm gonna add a little more with my finger. There we go. You guys see that? That's what I wanted. Catches the light when I turn. It just looks so youthful. I love what Illuminator can really do just to make you glow. Like, who doesn't want to glow? Isn't it so nice and just natural looking? I love how natural, and like it just feels like my second skin. I can't even tell that it's on there. Isn't that fun? Okay, let's look at the time. Okay, should I do lashes or not? I don't know. Should we try it? Why not? I'm here. Let's just do it. Okay, so the lashes that I have are from a brand called Kiss, and this is like the little applicator you use to put them on. And then these all come in like little pieces. Now, I have worn these maybe 3-4 times. I feel like they're kind of getting to the point where I'm going to be done with them soon, but we'll do it again. We'll use them again. Okay, so this is the bonding stuff, and it just comes out and it looks like a mascara wand. And you put this, oopsies, I went the wrong way. I always do that. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. So it's just like that. And then I'm going to just do the bottoms like I normally would do with mascara. And this is like the bonding glue. And you just put it on like normal mascara. Make sure I get it on all the lashes. So it'll be a little tacky. Okay, so I did that. Then, okay, don't laugh at me. I might not be good at this. So let's try this out. Okay, so these are fun because they go underneath your lashes, and this is why I was watching one of my friends apply, and I really liked how natural they looked because they go underneath your lashes. So you don't see your other lashes or like a big strip. So let's try this out. You just got your Lovespell? Oh, good. I have just the one that I'm using right now. I probably should snag another one before they're all out. Okay, so I'm just placing it right underneath there. Can you guys even see? I just placed it there. Okay, so I got 1, 2, here's the second one. Hopefully I have enough. This probably will be my last time using them. So I just place it on here, and then I go underneath. I told you I'm a little awkward with this. But it's so fun to have the lashes on there. And just go under. Like that. Isn't that so cool? They look so good. Okay, so that was 2. I usually do about 4 on each side. So let's put on this next one. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like probably covering it up. Oops. Clean this one out a little bit. I told you I've worn them a few times, so they are starting to look a little messy. That one's not going to work. Let's get a different one. I might just do one with you guys and then finish them and then take a picture. Okay, so get underneath. Oops. I told you guys, I've done this maybe 4 times. I am definitely no pro, but I love, 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 love the look of it after I'm done. But don't they look so natural? So pretty, so pretty. Okay, let's put another one in. So I would say it definitely takes practice if you like these, but the end result is so good. Totally worth it, I think. Okay, so then once you get them on there, you can use your finger or the little applicator thing to make sure that they like are stuck on there well, which I think I'm gonna use my finger. And you just kind of squeeze them together so that they're stuck well. What do we think? Aren't they pretty? Let me make sure that they're all on there. Okay, we'll do the other eye, because why not? Fast forward if you don't like this part. Let's see, we'll put this one on next. I think something's biting me. Okay, so let's go in. Oh, I might need to put the bonder stuff on, huh? Let's do that. Here we go. I think something is. There we go. Hopefully I fixed it. So again, I just go in with the wand. Sorry, I feel like I'm just keep covering you guys up. I probably should have curled my lashes first. Probably would have helped. Okay, so you put that bonding stuff on. And we'll, oh, there's still one that's poking. It's poking me. Okay, so I grabbed the one, got it on my applicator thing. I don't know what you call it. And put it on right there at the lash line. There we go. And then you just grab another strip and you just keep adding it. Like, it's so easy. Like, there's definitely a learning curve. I shouldn't say it's so easy, but like for the most part, once you get them there, they're great for the day and you don't have to worry about it. I'm not so good at doing this while I'm on the video. Okay, that's 2. Let's put 2 more on the other side, and then I'm done. We can go eat. Okay. Grab this one right here. Sorry if I'm covering me up. And then we'll put the last one on. Like I said, this is probably about my 4th time doing this, so I feel like it's getting a little bit faster and easier. And I definitely don't do this every day. So once you get them in place, you just kind of squeeze them. Oh, there's one that just keeps bothering me. I might have to fix this one. I think I found the one that keeps bothering me on that side. We'll fix that one later. Okay. So now I got them all placed, so just squeeze them together. Oops. There we go. So I'm going to fix this one later. I'll take a picture so you can see the final look. But thanks for joining me today, and I'm going to go eat with my family. I hope you all have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.